What's going on, everybody? This is Joe from Black Male Talk. I wanted to come at you again, and actually, I know it's like around 12, and it's pretty late. But I wanted to do this topic because there was a lot of stuff that happened today, more so good, but also a lot of things that sometimes I like to sit back and watch some of my fellow vloggers and podcasters talk and have intellectual debates that are very very uplifting, some that catch you off guard and make you raise the eyebrow. But um, I was watching a vlogcast from one of my favorites, Oshay Duke Jackson. I can honestly say he is one of the brothers that actually inspired me to try my metal in YouTube. And I put the link into his show in the description below. So I want you to check it out, to the channel, support the brother, as well as there's other brothers on the channel, LAR Movement, the Information Man, um, Cynthia G, ABL, um, and I think there's other guys on there. I don't know everyone at the top of my head, um, but for the most part, they're all really good people. And one of the things that happened that really got me, but it was the Sunday Rumble. It's something that happens every Sunday where a group of major vloggers, black vloggers predominantly, there are no other people on there, but just black vloggers. And I love watching it. I love watching the debates, the talks, and pretty much the different mixture of people from different backgrounds. But something was said that really caught me and had me going. And what that was it was by a vlogger known by Cynthia G. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know her. I can pull up her YouTube, so that way if you want to check her out. One of the things about it in the Sunday Rumble that happened today, which the topic was more so about when have black men ever protected the black community? This is headed off by Cynthia G. And one of the things that she was challenging a lot of the men was about being a man and what it means to be a real man. You can honestly go look it up. I read it. It's a lengthy podcast. It's 3 hours and 39 minutes and 31 seconds. It does get cut short because some people's patience grew weary and thin, and it's kind of hard to manage a panel so large. But what went on to happen was she was telling these men that I don't see you doing this, I don't see you doing that, and different other things going on. And different brothers were trying to find ways of how to answer it, and how should they handle managing the black community. So much so that there started to become a dysfunction. There started to become unclarity. In a time where black men could sit down and talk about the differences and actually start to work together and actually start to hear each other out from the different backgrounds, say, hey, you got this going on. Let me hear you out so that way I can take from that and actually mold it or actually build on it. But I noticed that whenever it comes to men, listening to a woman define them on what it is as a man that they should be moving in or doing or how they should conduct themselves. Whenever it is that you, brothers, listen to a woman define what it means for you to be a black man, there seems to be some type of dysfunction, as if your instinct as that of a man is now becoming unclear. What do I mean by that? I think now, up until now, for 2018, almost going about for 6 years, we've been hearing everything else about what it means to be you're too masculine, man spreading, you're too boisterous, you push on your manliness onto people. We've been seeing this for a while. So much so that some men do not even bother talking to women. Some men do not bother how to actually deal with females. Some men don't even want to deal with black women. And the thing about it is, for a long time, black brothers, and thank y'all for joining us in the chat, we have been having females tell us what it means to be a man. Mind you, this same black woman has yet been able to control the black community, the household, her own form of government, and anything and everything that she's been trying to run up until now has failed. The last beacon is you, black man. You. You're the last Zion. And now it comes to the attention that black women want to know, what are you doing in secret? Like a revolutionary army that has to hide throughout the marshes. This is why when a lot of you black men try to make moves and you start to bolster and showboat, you see, when it comes to guerrilla warfare, brothers, you can't afford to be trying to go by the definition of what other people tell you it means for you to be you. If the Vietnamese had fought like the Americans, the Vietnamese would have lost. This is true. There are fewer number of you. You don't have the same resource as them. You don't have the same, adjustments and, leeways as they do. They can say, oh no, we got to worse than you. No, they don't. Maybe when it comes to pay, you possibly will make more when it comes to work because you're required of more, being that you are a man. But the problem that's going on is every time I see these brothers start to, and I'm not throwing no shade at anybody. This is no intent. But when we start as men, start allowing women to define us as men, we start to fall. When they start telling us how to run our platform, when to turn off our shows, what to say, what not to do, how to act, who to court, how we should view them, how to raise and rear up our children. This is when we start to have insecurities, subordination, instability. The reason why is because a lot of us have grown up in a home where we have seen a single parent, a mother, tell us, hey, this is how a man should act. No, you're telling me how you want the ideal man, that if you could have had one, you wanted him to act. You see, let's be for real. Had you had your father in that home with you, your mother would not be telling your father, if he is any type of man, how to act, speak, move, and go about handling business. Because the man would have said, listen, last time I checked, I am the head of the household. Since when do you start to tell me how I need to present and how I need to carry myself as a man? And because now, see, women like to bolster and brag about their accolades over a man. I sit with billionaires. I'm a strong person that has 5 degrees, 1 house, 3 kids, and I got all this good shit going for me, but I can't get a man. And you see, the reason why most men will never try to go towards that type of woman, because her definition of what she wants you to be defined as, you will never match it unless you yield to her, unless you understand that you are not her equal, but her subordinate. I know a lot of y'all don't think that, hey, Joe, I think you're coming out pretty hard, but you can't tell me that I'm lying because we've been watching these women for so long. Black Girls Rock, Cosmopolitan or whatever, Ebony, Essence, different magazines or different radio shows where when a woman speaks, if a man so much challenges her, he gets shot down because he does not have no room to really be a man. And when he does speak up how he wants to be a man, he gets shamed or talked down on that, hey, you're over pushing your masculinity on me. But last time I checked, men built the world, baby, not no woman. Ain't no damn group of women slaves built the pyramids. That's a damn lie. Those are men. Those are men. You see, you understand that the reason why a lot of men started walking away from the home was because when that woman started trying to tell him how she was going to be and how she wasn't going to get with the program, he said, oh, hell no. I'd rather go out there in the street. If you're going to tell me how I need to be a man to raise and rear my kids, shit, you might as well do it yourself. This is why you see these women saying, I'm daddy and mama. But let's be for real. Ain't no society in hell will ever court you or raise you up to that of the status of a man. And this seems to be so true because, see, I see a lot of you brothers going to jail, dying, going broke, getting put in harm's way, losing your dreams and goals, trying to chase after the definition of what these women tell you you need to be as a man. And because we need to recognize that it's not working, their definition of what you are as a man is not working. Because you can't tell no woman what it is to be a woman because they'll shut you down every damn time. I have yet seen a successful radio show or anything where they tell a woman, hey, this is what you need to be as a woman. So much so that I promise you, have y'all not seen the strength of Me Too? Have you not seen the strength of if you say something about black women on social media, you see how quick you'll get flagged and shut down? I mean, they can literally threaten to destroy you or ruin your life. You see, she knows that you are the last beacon, that if I start to break you and effeminate you, this is why you see a lot of these brothers start to dress and act and talk and carry on the way they do, all the unemotional and shit. See, you can always tell a man who was raised in a single woman's household. I've even heard it to the point that you got women going around saying a woman is stronger than a man because she can birth a child. I said, what kind of bullshit logic is that? Really? That's your damn logic? Because a woman done birth a damn child? She's stronger than a man? Then what the fuck is working 40 hours on a goddamn rig? What the hell is working 12-hour shifts just to get 6 hours of sleep and getting back up and doing it again? You see, you brothers, y'all need to stop letting this woman tell you what it means to be a man. The day you start doing that shit, you see, I'm not mad at women who are like Cynthia G and other type of women who be speaking out and trying to tell women. You see, when they tell you what their criteria is of a man and how you need to be and how you need to go about and how whenever they do some fuckery or some stupid shit, you need to ride to their cause. You see, when they start telling you that shit, that's when I know I need to take my black ass off this goddamn platform and go live on an island with some monkeys and some goddamn seals. But I won't be part of this fuckery. You damn right. You damn right, Doug. Childbirth is 40 hours. And we all know some brothers who work them damn 40-hour shifts. Almost 40 hours, drink one bottle of water, graham crackers, can barely eat in a goddamn ramen packet that ain't even fucking cooked. You eat the shit raw and shit, get back on the goddamn floor, taking hand sanitizer and washing yourself off and shit, bringing home a hard-earned check, and then you go to a woman who don't got no damn job, and she's like, ew, you a bum. Like, I need a real nigga. I need a real man. I'm like, bitch, I just worked fucking 40 hours for your goddamn fat ass to actually cook some goddamn dinner, and you want to tell me what it is to be a real man? Get the fuck out of my house. That's how I know this world of ours is crazy as fuck. This is why America has gone to shit, because you got women nowadays telling y'all how to be men. I mean, I'm just keeping this shit real, brothers. You got these women telling you how you coming home dirty, but you got a damn hard check, but because you're not a certain type of criteria of a bad boy, you ain't lesser than, you ain't kissing no ass, you ain't calling no fucking queens and shit, that you ain't no man. This is the logic that we live in today. And y'all black men can't tell me that this shit ain't real. I watch a man get bitched out because he checked his son and his woman said, don't you be talking to my son like that. I said, damn, brother, ain't that your son? Man, that's my stepson. But I said, wait, why is she telling you how to rear that boy? She always thought that's a. I said, but then why are you taking care of him? Fuck, better yet, why are you taking care of him and her? You know what I'm saying? That's my woman and that's my son. Then why the fuck is she telling you how to raise that boy? You see, I'm going to tell you right now, ladies. See, when you think you can control that man, something goes wrong. That boy, or that becomes that man, and he remembers. He remembers. This is why we got more Ray Rays and Pookies and less doggone Steve Urkels in the black community. This is why a lot of your sons want to go from being Stefan to being Stephanie, because y'all can't define and raise no real man. Y'all think y'all can. Y'all think y'all understand us, but you never did. I really wish y'all would understand this shit in 2018. This is why a lot of boys have some type of resentment towards women and black women, because when they see how that woman has tried to fold them up and put them in their pocket as if there's some type of chichia pet, they say, hold up, hold the fuck up. You don't even got your shit together. Yet you're trying to tell me and my goddamn 5 brothers and sisters how to be a sensible human being, yet you couldn't use no line of birth control? You see, oh, this is me late at night, so don't mind me. I usually don't get to do these talks. This is why politics is the way it is. This is why a lot of these boys, when y'all do get them, they always have some type of mental battle scar, because the woman tried to impose some type of thing. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you right now, ladies, if you got a man who is worth a damn and he is around that child, that boy, let that boy be raised and reared by that man. He is looking for some type of guidance. Shut your ass up and step to the side. When my daughters have questions about themselves, I'm not going to try to say, oh, well, baby, come here. Let me tell you about your... No, I'm going to shut my ass up and let them go to their mother. See, y'all brothers need to understand. We need to understand our lane and their lane. This is why the gene pool for men is becoming so slim. And I hope whoever sees it, I don't give a shit if you get offended. I really don't. Because I will die a proud black man, knowing that I stood up for something. Brothers, stop telling this woman what defines you as a man, because it's not going to register to them. It's not. The only definition that they have as a man is what they visually see and what they hear from other people. They don't know. This is why back then in ancient times, they didn't let the women amongst the men. When the men were doing what the men needed to do, they didn't have no women sitting amongst them when they were talking about business, when they were talking about doing shit. See, this is the problem that we had. This is when we started to fall, when we started putting the woman in the goddamn office with us, sitting right by. And I don't give a fuck who gets mad at this shit. Oh, Joe, I didn't ever thought you would think like, yes, I did. Now you've seen sexual harassment complaints. Now you've seen goddamn white women in goddamn court. And honestly, y'all set that bitch up for that. Many of y'all did that shit with the Bill Cosby shit. And I said, listen, bitch, if you can't prove yourself, this is why I tell a lot of females, stop trying to go to these parties where it's just the ratio is 9 men to 1 woman. I don't know what the fuck you think. What do you have to talk about? What do you have to talk about that you have in common with 9 other niggas? Huh? You both breathe? You both take a shit? Oh, man, we talk about getting money. Yeah, you're right. Man's rules for getting money. Bitches, money, essentials. That's it. That is what we like to talk about. Guess where you come at? Bitches, women. You come up on that list. Guess who's on the platter tonight? Oh, I got drunk and they got drunk. Ain't no men when they talk about getting drunk, they looking at each other. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, I know what kind of crowd y'all be hanging in, but the crowd of men I hang in, they don't be thinking like that. We were looking at, oh wait, there's a woman. What's good, shorty? Hell, y'all just changed up. I thought I was y'all sister. You're not my damn sister. Because one thing about my sister, she knows damn well better not to go out to no damn soiree party with a group of men. What the fuck kind of common sense is that? Did you see any type of niggas trying to run to go see the movie Girls Trip? Ain't no men trying to see that shit. But see, this is the problem. This is the problem. Too much y'all keep letting them in y'all boys club. Y'all keep letting them define what it means for you to be a good man, a sensible man, a good black man. See, stop letting these women talk. If I learn anything in life, I stop letting these women talk and tell me what the fuck I am as a man. I said, listen, shut your damn mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Baby, you look beautiful, but shut up. You talk too damn much. What happened to that woman that was silent and beautiful? She made moves that were quiet. Like you never even knew that woman did something. She done did it. Oh, I ain't gonna let y'all silence me. You see, only the retarded bitch says some stupid shit like that. She got to be heard. That's the problem. We got too many of our women talking. Too many women talking. Now the men want to do talking too. Now everybody wants to fucking talk. Go to any type of male-dominated group and see, do they have women sitting amongst them when they're doing business? I mean, I'm just being for real, man. Look at most of these shows that show you black men doing how y'all doing business with women. They got y'all all mentally fucked up, all emotional and shit. Got y'all all over the fucking place and shit. I can't make this up. Look at how society got y'all looking right now. Y'all going out there wearing some of the same pants that they wearing and shit. I be hearing y'all men saying, well, females can do it too, so can I. I'm like, when do we get this desperate? When? When? Y'all black men better start to wake up. This shit's getting real. This is why I be watching a lot of y'all good brothers. Y'all get suckered in by these women telling y'all what y'all as men need to be, how y'all need to control yourself, how y'all need to speak, how y'all need to correlate y'all business and y'all transactions with other men. See, when a woman starts saying that shit, I just turn her off. I turn them off. I said, why am I listening to this shit? Y'all women can't even get y'all shit together. I mean, what y'all gonna say, Oprah? Oprah don't work with black women. Oprah works with white men and white women. That's who Oprah works with. I remember back then in the crowd, you used to see ratio of 96% white women, 2% some Indians or Chinese, 1% black women in that damn crowd. But if you go look at Maury, when it shows y'all all in the fuckery of a crazy ratchet bitch, you'll see 96% black women and men. There you go. That's the ratio. You see, successful people understand you ain't gonna let no woman decide for you how you act. Look at Stedman, who hangs with Oprah. He's treated like a bitch. She don't even look at him as a mate. She said, that's my friend. Just think about that. This is what this is your future, brothers. This is honestly your future. If y'all don't wake up, it's not going to get any better. Take a step back. Take a step back. Ask yourself, what defines you as a man? And it damn sure ain't this woman. Real women understand what I'm saying, and they ain't going to try to question what I'm saying, because they understand that type of authority. That's why real women, that's why the women, and you can't honestly tell, when I say real women, I mean women who say, listen, I know my place, he knows his place. I'm not trying to compete with him, because he's a man. I'm a woman. I'm not trying to. It's not for me to do. This is Joe from BMT2 Unfiltered. I wanted to do this late night talk. I got 2 more to do of that segment I'm going to do. Probably going to grab a few people to do that talk. But black man, I want you to understand. Stop letting that woman define you. Define yourself. Y'all take care. Good morning.